y'all.
How's it going?
It's good. It's good. It's good. We're happy.
Go ahead and start. Coach, 3 wins in a row.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts right now?
Yeah. I think when you face adversity, some people say it builds character, but it's really revealing the character of our players. They're tremendous workers, they're tremendous competitors, and everyone's really stepped up in a space. Somebody told me that we almost broke our record for most players in double figures. So that just really speaks to this commitment to team, this renewed commitment. And it's really beautiful to watch. I hope our fans are enjoying it, and we look to continue this as we pack it up and take it with us on the road.
And Coach, what can you say about the team since one of your team's weaknesses was defense for the first 16, 17 games, and now defensively you guys have stepped it up for the past 3?
Yeah, that's great. We did lose one of the first quarter there, but we did win the other 3. So that was great for us. Yeah, I think it's just really effort and energy. There's so much to basketball that is just how hard you can make up for tons of mistakes by just busting your butt. And we're seeing that across the board with our players, and no excuses, just really in there trying to make everything happen and help the team.
And what can you say about Taurasi, who I believe had 5 assists tonight?
D was great. You mean WNBA All-Star Diana Taurasi? So yeah, I thought D was great. She does everything for us. And, part of that, when we talk about our defense, I don't think D's been known for her defense in the league. I've read things like I've read things. I haven't seen it because since I've been coaching her, she's been committed, and she really does. She's the heartbeat of our defense. If you can see it closely, how she communicates on the backside and is talking and moving and doing everything she can to help make sure everybody is on the same page defensively. That's a part of her game that she gets no credit for. Clearly, that's not where they give all-star votes for. But again, I reiterate that she should be an all-star, and that there will be a game in Chicago, but it will not be an all-star game because Diana Taurasi is not playing.
You actually almost broke the league record for most players with double figures. You tied the league record tonight. The assists, I think 29.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have that kind of double figure scoring without that kind of assists.
Yeah.
And somebody like Rashonda, who just got here,
Right.
obviously is a beneficiary of that.
Yeah.
Right. Is that just the greatness of your guards? Is that just for being a veteran that knows how to roll to the basket and take advantage?
I mean, I think it's a lot of things. Rashonda rolls hard, and that's something that we were missing. She rolls to the rim out of our actions. Breezy does it really well too, but with the addition of Rashonda, I think you saw her they can't crowd the guards and double the guards the way they were doing previously, because there's going to be somebody open under the basket, or we may have a skip 3 pass. So it really opens up a lot with her ability to cut hard there, and she's strong. But Breezy does that as well. And I mean, really was our guards just to see 6, 7, 7 from assists. That would be a tough thing to see in an NBA game where they paid an additional 8 minutes than us, right? To see that many assists across the board from 3 guards. And that's the commitment to sharing the ball. That's the commitment to ball movement. We've been talking about that for a while, and we're really starting to see that come to fruition here on the court.
You talk about Breezy rolling hard at the basket, and she had 11 points. She had double.
Yeah.
And, she even made, I'd say, probably a 15-foot jumper from the free throw line. Just how has her confidence, how has it improved from the beginning of the season to now? Yeah,
I mean, I think it was a big adjustment for her not playing next to BG, but I had a talk with her yesterday. I reminded her that when there was a bubble season and BG went home, it became her and 4 guards, and she was a beast during that season and one of her best seasons. And so to find that confidence to be in that space, and her teammates have a tremendous belief in her. And Breezy puts in time every day working on her game, not just our pregame, but after every practice she stays, she works on her shots, she works on her moves, and she's a real pro. And so to see her do those things and then to have her teammates find her, it was just great. And we hope that she continues to build on that. And she's still a young player in this league. and has a lot of opportunity to grow. So that's great. And, she's probably not going to be joining the 3-point shooting club soon, but it's not out of reach for her in terms of her career, for sure.
I just asked Diggins about that bubble comparison, and she believed that that was accurate too, that was when BJ left.
Yeah.
BJ left, and then Hartley got hurt. But
Right.
they were still playing
Yeah.
transition game with a small lineup. But have you gone back and looked at any of that, or do you?
Yes, I have gone back and watched many games from the soon as, and we've been paying attention to that and just studying how that worked for the team and just seeing what worked well for the group there, and to help try to give them confidence. But yeah, it's experience. We do have a great core, right? We have a group of players that have played together that have familiarity with each other, and since they had that previous experience, I think they had success that year. It was sorting things out, and that's kind of what's happened to us this year, right? We've constantly had to adjust and sort things out as the season's progressed, and so hopefully they can all dip into that experience and those memories and continue to improve. And we have more pieces than they that was, the bubble was crazy, right? You were there, right? So it was a little nuts. I was on my couch, but yeah, I think that is an important experience, and I hope that we can do some of the things that they were able to do in that game. Maybe Shea Petty hits that big shot for us again.
Well, and you're still expecting Kia back
Yes,
after the All-Star game, right? So you've got another card to play
right.
going forward.
Absolutely. So we will have that addition to our roster, which will be great. We don't want to rush that. Not only is it for her contract with us and her commitment to us, we want her to be healthy for her long-term career, but also her commitments to the Canadian national team. So we're not rushing it, but yeah, every time I walk in practice and she's over there, I'm like, okay, let's get another one out here. But it's just, I think they're starting to play with a lot of confidence, and that's it's not just confidence in yourself. All pro players have to be confident in themselves. You have to think you're a great player, but it's when you start to have confidence in your teammates, that's when you take things to the next level.
Coach, over these last 3 games, just how would you grade the team's performances?
Great. I think we've improved. We were put in a tough situation. We were backed in the corner, I don't know what's maybe like maybe we had our foot in a trap, but we'll just go ahead and gnaw our foot off. We don't care. We're going to keep fighting. There's no quit in the Phoenix Mercury. There's no quit in our team on our roster. And you see that intensity coming from them, right? Their focus, back-to-back, playing the team back-to-back. Sometimes that can be tricky after you beat them. But that's not what we saw tonight. We jumped right on them, and we're just ready to keep going and build on that for the rest of the season. Zoom, where are you? When somebody's there, Meredith, Robin, first of all, Robin, I work with you. Come on.